What is up, guys? Welcome back to another quick video here on the Fantasy Fellowship channel. In this video, drafters.com. If you guys are interested, I do have a link for you guys. We're going to be looking at a best ball for the NFL season here. I've been doing a ton of best balls. You can see here on the screen share, I have a couple picks actually that we'll get into in a little bit. We'll make those picks. And then I'm in a ton of lobbies getting the best ball picks going forward. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what's good on drafters.com. You don't have to just play NFL. You can play MLB, you can play NBA, NHL, PGA, and it's cool. You can do best ball leagues. And if you're unfamiliar with what a best ball league is, essentially, you're just drafting your team and you don't have to worry about setting your lineup every week. They're going to automatically score your best lineup each week. It's a lot of fun. And one of the best things that I like to do just to draft, everyone loves to draft. I like to do the $1.10 leagues here. And this one's about to fill up. I'm actually waiting for that one to fill up so I can get in. But they do have a massive best ball championship deal going on right now. The $20 entry fee, $1 million in total prizes. It's like $250K to first. And it's just I really like drafters.com. If you guys want to get into drafters.com, use the referral link in the description below. And then I actually want to show you, they have the refer a friend tab here. Let me actually just log in real quick. And what they're doing is they're giving you a free $10 upon sign up. So give $10, get $10, refer a friend, and earn $10 bonus cash after their first deposit. Your friend also receives $10 in bonus cash. Use my promo code TheFellowKGB. Again, the link is in there below. I've had a few people sign up for it so far. But man, I really like drafters.com. And I'm probably going to get into some NBA best balls when it comes time for the NBA season. But for now, one of my advices is if you don't want to do the big $20 entry fee and you want to just play the $1.10 leagues, if you put $12 into drafters.com and you get that $10 referral bonus here, you end up with $22, which will get you roughly 20 best ball leagues at $1.10. So I will show you guys kind of how things look. Let's go ahead and pick now. I do all the slow drafts. I'll do a fast draft eventually here, but this is what I have been working on. And let me actually show you guys here. We'll pull the whole board up. It looks like I had the 2 pick in this one. I did take Cooper Kupp to start. Javonte Williams fell all the way to me at the end of round 2. I come back with Aaron Jones. So I load up on 2 really stud running backs early. Cooper Kupp there to start. I come back with Amari Cooper. In the 5th round, Josh Jacobs and A.J. Dillon were still hanging around, so I snagged those guys. You got Brandon Ayuk. I get Dawson Knox as my tight end. Kenny Golladay, I kind of reached on Kenny Golladay, but I thought that was fair enough value there. Decided to wait on quarterback, so we have a trio of Kirk Cousins, Tua Tagovailoa, Jameis Winston. I did add Cole Kmet as my tight end too. J.D. McKissic's there as a backup running back for us. And then I went heavy on the receivers lately. Van Jefferson, Sammy Watkins. My sister got married last week, and I got auto-picked Calvin Ridley, so I apologize for that pick there. Randall Cobb, though, another backup receiver, and then Mo Ali Cox. So I'm actually feeling this one. This is, I guess, the last pick of this draft, so it's kind of fun. Let's just see who's available here for me. And again, if you're new to best ball, you're going to end up drafting in drafters.com. You end up picking 20 rounds. The rule of thumb is you generally want 2 or 3 quarterbacks. You want maybe 5, 6, 7 running backs or so. Most people load up on wide receiver. It's about 8 wide receivers and about 3 or 4 tight ends. And as far as the rules go, let me actually pull these up for you guys. So here's your starting rosters. You're going to start 1 QB, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 flex. So that's why people go receiver heavy. And then you do get the full point per reception. So if you're watching this and you know about Underdog's really nice. I like Underdog, but it's only half PPR. I'm more of a PPR guy, so that's why I love using drafters.com. That's my preferred, definitely my preferred scoring format here. So let's see what we got here. Again, I'm feeling really good, well-balanced. This is just going to be my walk-off pick here to see if I can grab anyone that could maybe score a handful of weeks for me. So Chris Carson, Boston Scott, Rex Burkhead, Zay Jones. I like Zay Jones quite a bit here. There's some backup running backs, Chris Evans, Benjamin, Trey Sermon. Mark Ingram, interesting. I'm nervous about Alvin Kamara not being able to start the year and maybe you might get suspended. If you're not sure about that, go ahead and look into Alvin Kamara's legal case right now. But I have Javonte, Aaron Jones, Jacobs, A.J. Dillon, and J.D. McKissic. I do feel pretty good about those guys, but week 14, I have 3 buys. Receivers, Cooper Kupp, Amari Cooper, Ayuk, Golladay, Jefferson, Watkins, Ridley, and Cobb. I do feel pretty good about that. Knox, Kmet, Mo Ali Cox. I really like the tight end group that we got there. So maybe let's just look at the receivers and the running backs here. again, I'm super interested in Mark Ingram. He could be a guy here that's leaned on heavily to start the year with Alvin Kamara potentially suspended for a handful of games. So that's kind of where I'm looking here. I do like Derek Gore a lot too, the backup to Ronald Jones kind of in Kansas City, just in case anything happens to Rojo or Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So right now, Boston Scott too, he scored 7 touchdowns last year. He was kind of the goal line back. You see the last half of the season. I mean, he scored 4 straight touchdowns. He had touchdowns in 4 straight games. So I like Boston Scott potentially as the guy here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my first share of Mark Ingram. I don't feel great about it. He looked good in spurts last year, but man, if Alvin Kamara is suspended for a handful of time, this could be a really nice pick. So Calvin Ridley pick, it sucks, but what are you going to do? Let's move on to my next pick real quick here. This one, kind of halfway through here, I have so far Russell Wilson. I started with Christian McCaffrey. Here, let me actually show you guys the full board here, and we'll kind of get this all on the screen for you guys. So there we go. I had the 5th overall pick. I get McCaffrey at 5, which is fantastic. Jalen Waddle, round 2. Come back with Antonio Gibson. That might have been an auto pick for me. Again, my sister's wedding. But Michael Pittman Jr., round 4. Travis Etienne, round 5. Darnell Mooney, round 6. A lot of people sleeping on Darnell Mooney. Round 6 is fantastic value for him. And then you see Russell Wilson. There's my quarterback, round 7. Feeling really good about that. Now, we're not going to take Calvin Ridley in this one. Let's see if we can find some good receiver or running back value. Maybe a tight end here will do. I did have Damian Harris start here, but tight ends available. Goddard, Knox. I've been grabbing a lot of Dawson Knox lately. Maybe we chill there, though. As far as running backs available, Michael Carter, Damian Harris, Rashad Penny, Isaiah Spiller, Kareem Hunt, Chase Edmonds. Not sure I'm in love with anybody there. I do like McCaffrey holding my fort down with Gibson or Etienne pitching in there. I think as far as receivers go, I'm kind of inclined to grab a wide receiver here. This is the 92nd overall pick. You have Lockett, Woods, Garrett Wilson, Kadarius Toney, Christian Kirk, Russell Gage. Now, one thing that helps me is I like looking at the ADP numbers here. Again, I'm picking 92. I'm interested in Christian Kirk and Russell Gage to be my number 4 receiver here. Now, Russell Gage intrigues me because guess what? He's in Tampa Bay now. Tom Brady, he's going to be Tom Brady's number 2 wide receiver while Chris Godwin's out. I think there's a legit chance Chris Godwin starts on the PUP list. So that's the first 6 weeks that maybe Russell Gage is the wide receiver 2 here. Otherwise, Christian Kirk's the wide receiver 1 for Trevor Lawrence. Let me just take a peek at the running backs real quick. Again, all these running backs have ADPs in the hundreds. So I think the value as far as the 8th round, I mean, no quarterback is a good value right now. The tight ends, maybe Goddard's the one guy here that makes sense, but I don't mind sleeping or waiting on tight end. To me, I think it's Lockett could be fine. Garrett Wilson, if you want a rookie receiver. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and lap up Russell Gage here. I just think he was really productive last year for the Falcons at spurts, and he's going to be the number 2 receiver to start the year for Tom Brady. So that's it. That's the video. I think I'm gonna be doing more drafters videos as we go. I just want to show you guys the lobby real quick too. They have fast drafts, they have slow drafts, they have 10-man, 12-man leagues. I think in the future, what I'll do is I'll end up doing some fast drafts here. You see this 12-person fast drafts for $1.10, 12-man league. These are just really fun, quick ways to, one, get the ADP and kind of figure out what you're doing. So if you want to get into the drafters.com, go ahead and grab that promo code, the fellow KGB. Links in the description below. And yeah, happy drafting. We'll see you guys in a future video.